from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
And Dan Hero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Hit softly on the ground to first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Just underway here in Oakland. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Into the box now, Matt Davidson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-1 the count now. Set. Here's the 3-1. In tight, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Miguel Gonzalez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, he was awfully good in his last one, only allowing 2 hits and pitching deep into the game in his last start to pick up the win. It'll be interesting to see if he can do that in back-to-back outings.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Knock it out of here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Jed Lowry now. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he's just 1 for 6. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock, and it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with the man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he is in there at 3rd safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles. Runners at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that knock?
And there's a base hit as the run will score from 3rd, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. In prior meetings with Miguel Gonzalez, he has 9 base hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Trace Thompson digs in. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Thompson on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in, 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So stepping in, Yomer Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacob May. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Bouncer to the left side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the end. Now at the plate, Josh Begley. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Drilled to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. High and deep to right center. May on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A's are gone. So here is Avisail Garcia as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. In there, strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Barreto shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Matt Davidson. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Wellington Castillo. He swings and lines it to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The tying run is in to score from second.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready with another 0-2 and another foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Castillo over at second. Thompson at first. 2 out in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Riding in once again, Franklin Barreto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Line drive to center field. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. The 2-1 is strike two swinging.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready now for the White Sox. Leury Garcia reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. A high fastball is in there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barreto's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Davis
is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jacob May. No hits to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Matt Olson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Matt Joyce, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Number 10 for him on the year. And the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Davidson gonna have to hurry on to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. Digging in, Marcus Semien. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. So here is Avisail Garcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Fegley waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Davidson. He singled his last time up. Up high in the air. Olsen has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Marcus.
First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Moncada backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Trace Thompson. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Leury Garcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1. Here's Jed Lowry now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
For the Athletics, designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A curveball that catches the inside corner. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are two away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Garcia is calling for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try. And again, Yomer Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit out towards second. Barreto brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Jacob May. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now a bunt attempt here. Chapman is up with it, and he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. There goes the runner. Popped him up. In comes Piscotty, and that's going to land foul. Upset with the 0-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Line towards center field. Joyce is there. 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard down the line. And he has come through. Extra bases, and that's going to tie this ball game. In comes the runner from third, and this ball game is tied here in the 7th. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Daniel Kalu will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Sox get 1 on the arc. Here's Matt Joyce now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there's 1 down now. Ready for another chance? Josh Begley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line softly out toward left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He grounds it sharply to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wellington Castillo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
3-0 to him now. 3-0, here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-2 pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away. Striding in once again, Trace Thompson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Tim Anderson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side. Tim Anderson will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 7. Your attention, please.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Soria, the former Royal, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slow little roller to third. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
The 0-1. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jacob May. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. Now a bunt attempt here, and the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. Ready now for the White Sox, Avisail Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Garcia is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Sanchez on third. May is at second with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1-2. Now that's popped up, but Fegley will have room behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire this. Gregory Infante is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or if he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Anderson scoops it up, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the